false eyelashes can really amp up your eye makeup and make a huge impact, and I'm going to show you how you can put them on yourselves at home. Hi, I'm Pallavi Simmons, your makeup expert at Glamorous.com. Most women are intimidated by using false lashes, but it really isn't as hard as it seems. So make sure that your lashes go on after your eye makeup is done. Most fake lashes will come in packaging like this, some with harder shells, some with soft shells like this. And don't just rip them off, especially because you might displace few of the lashes in the corners. So if it's a softer packaging, just simply bend the packaging like this and pluck from the center so you don't really lose shape. The reason they put on this shield is to retain the shape, which is curved. So first determine the shape of your eye and the length of your lash. Something like this would be fine for me, but people with slightly smaller eyes or close set eyes need to clip off from the ends. Now normally all lashes or most lashes come on this clear plastic or white band. And when you put it on and you don't have the time to fix it, you might end up having one little white line, and that doesn't really look nice. So what I tend to do is normally take one of your liner sticks or an art liner like this and just simply color the white in. So once you have the lash on, the white doesn't show through. The things that you need to keep handy when you're doing your lashes is glue. This is a surgical glue which is also used cosmetically. It's called adhesive. And thirdly, one of these kind of objects, something that's flat and slightly sharp on the edges. I tend to use this. It's actually a sponge tip applicator brush. Simply pinch off the sponge and you'll end up with this little plastic shield inside. I find this very handy. You can use tweezers, but I would suggest you don't put something as sharp as that so close to your eyes. So something like this should be safe. Now that the eyeliner or the black that I've applied here has dried, just make sure you give it a good bend so it stays curved. So I take a small amount of the glue on my hand here, and now I'm just going to take a bit of the glue on this applicator brush. Just apply it evenly, particularly on the corners, because the corners tend to lift off quicker because the eyes water and then corners water. And always let the glue tack. By that I mean just give it a couple of seconds rest, because if it's too wet it can slide off even if you're trying to put it in place. Now, this is the most important part of placement. Keep a mirror pretty close unless you have great eyesight. Always try and get the curve first. It's the easiest part of the eye to get the lash into. Just place it firmly and leave it so you know that you can pull it or push it this way or that. Get it as far and as close into your lash line as you can and just push it into place. And sometimes you do feel a bit of a pull because the glue has kind of become sticky, and if that happens, all you need to do is just hold the inner corner of your nose, the outer corner here, and give it a gentle tug. It will ease the glue off, so it won't feel half as rigid as it felt when you just put it on. And once you're done with that, fill in with mascara. Continue to do a liner if you want to just fix a liner over it. I normally just finish off with a mascara simply to just mix the fake lashes with the real ones so it looks more like one sheet of hair. So there you have your lashes on. Now what will happen is the glue is white, but most of them disappear to invisible. So most often than not, you don't need to really go over with an eyeliner. But what does happen is, because it's latex based, it does tend to shine a little. To mattify, just go in with your liner just a little bit. Or you can simply do this, like I said earlier. Just put a bit of mascara, kind of mix the lashes in together, textures. And that blends the fake lashes with your own. And if you do feel like you want to adjust a bit of the length from below, because normally what happens with lashes, especially the fake ones, is they tend to protrude a little bit like this. So just to make it look a little more attractive, dab a little bit of your liner on a slanted brush and just wing out the bottom as well, so it gives the illusion of the same length up and below, just like that. And if the band shows like this, just go over really close and fix it with your liner. So there, it's as simple as that. Well, it does take a good amount of time. Give a couple of tries at a time when you're not rushing out. I think you'll do a great job with putting on fake eyelashes and have fun with your eye makeup.